I walked through the dimly lit streets of an unfamiliar part of town, curiosity driving me forward. There was a certain mystique surrounding this area, rumors of strange occurrences and unexplained phenomena. My adventurous spirit couldn't resist the allure of discovering the truth behind the whispers. As I wandered deeper into the labyrinthine streets, I stumbled upon an inconspicuous building, its entrance hidden beneath a veil of darkness. The sign above the door read, Serenity Wellness Center. A flicker of uncertainty passed through me, but I couldn't resist the urge to explore further. Stepping inside, I found myself in a serene and minimalist reception area. The receptionist, an enigmatic figure with piercing eyes, greeted me with a knowing smile. She handed me a waiver form and explained that their specialty was sensory deprivation tanks, a unique experience that promised deep relaxation and introspection. Curiosity piqued, I eagerly signed the form and followed her down a corridor. Each step felt heavier, the air growing thicker with anticipation. The door at the end of the hallway led to a small room with a single, ominous-looking tank. The tank was an imposing structure, filled with salt water, its lid closed tightly. The receptionist instructed me to disrobe and step inside, assuring me it was safe and transformative. With hesitant excitement, I complied, the weight of the moment settling upon me. As the door closed, plunging me into darkness, a sense of isolation enveloped my senses. The water buoyed my body, gently cradling me in its embrace. My breathing slowed, my mind calmed, and the outside world faded away. I surrendered myself to the void. Time lost its meaning as I floated in the tranquil abyss. But then, I sensed a presence beside me, a subtle movement, a ripple in the water. Panic ignited within me, shattering the tranquility I had sought. How could someone else be in here with me? I strained my ears, trying to discern any sound beyond the deafening silence. Suddenly, a voice whispered in my ear, chilling and unmistakable. "Do you enjoy being alone?" Terror gripped my heart as I realized I was not alone in this confined space. The voice belonged to the person next to me, their presence invisible in the impenetrable darkness. My thoughts raced, attempting to make sense of this macabre situation. "What do you want from me?" I managed to stammer, my voice trembling. The voice chuckled, an eerie sound that reverberated through the water. "I am here to keep you company, to share in your isolation. After all, some souls crave the darkness." Dread consumed me as the implications of those words sank in. Who was this person? How did they end up here? I was trapped, vulnerable in this confined space, at the mercy of an unknown entity. Minutes turned into hours as the voice continued to speak, taunting and tormenting me with sinister stories and cryptic riddles. The isolation that was meant to bring tranquility now became a prison of my own making. Finally, the lid of the tank creaked open, and dim light seeped in, revealing the figure next to me. Their face was contorted, their eyes gleaming with a malevolent spark. I recoiled in horror, realizing that this person was no ordinary companion, but a malevolent entity feeding off the fear it had instilled within me. It looked like me. With a burst of adrenaline, I lunged out of the tank, gasping for air and desperate to escape. I stumbled out of the room, leaving behind the darkness and the entity that had haunted me. The receptionist greeted me with feigned innocence, her smile masking the sinister reality that lurked beneath the surface.